do better. If you don't like my page and you don't like what I'm saying, why are you sticking around commenting on everything? I advocate for fathers to be in their children's lives. And I understand that bothers women like you. I get it. I see this kind of shit all the time. Every day I get all these women. You shouldn't put other women down. You shouldn't put parents down. Fuck you guys. You guys do it to men all of the time. All of the time. You guys drag men down to the lowest pits of hell. And before they can crawl themselves back out, can crawl themselves back out.
Listen.
You know what they're looking for?
Listen.
You know what they're looking for?
Listen.
A piece of themselves. That's all it is. Their child. A piece of themselves. That's what they're crawling out of that pit that females put them in. If you don't like my page, scroll on.
I love this woman. I love this woman for that. Let me tell you. When I listened to that woman say that, I thought about my mom saying those same words. But she said something in there that my mom actually took that road. You don't say nothing about another woman. My own mother. So my own mother said, nope, you don't say that about women. My mom, in that conversation that I had with her back in May of 2019, my mother did something that she should have never done. There is no forgiving her for it. You can die tomorrow. I just don't care about you. My mother sounded like my enemy. My mother sounded like it was a mistake for me to start this company. My mom made it seem like I shouldn't have been defending myself. I should have rolled over and let Atia, LaShawn Bradley, and her mother and company just treat me like trash. That woman said, I understand that when men, they try to crawl out of the depths that us women put us in. I didn't ask to go to war with Atia, LaShawn Bradley. For no reason that woman had rights or any wants to go to war with me. But Atia LaShawn Bradley said, I beat on him and I put him in a hospital. My mom don't care about that. So what, you was in a physically and mentally abusive relationship with a woman? So what, you got it on record? So what, she put you in a hospital? You shouldn't talk about her. So my mom wanted to stick up for women. And she tried to put it under the narrative of, let me see what that was that woman said. So what? I got nieces and I'm sure they ain't like that. In a very sinister black woman narrative type way. So let me reiterate. She could die tomorrow. I don't care nothing about her. I don't ever want to see that woman again. Anybody, and I mean anybody, you can tell when you come on any one of my platforms and try to oppose me or try to think that there's another narrative of what I've been through and how I should have responded to it. Look at the comments and see how I went at them. Let alone going to go see your mom and realizing that your mom is one of those people. Let me play that again for you. Please, let me play that again.
Do better. Do better. If you don't like my page and you don't like what I'm saying, why are you sticking around commenting on everything? I advocate for fathers to be in their children's lives. And I understand that bothers women like you. I thirst to be in their children's lives. And I understand that bothers women like us to be in their children's lives. And I understand everything. I advocate for fathers to be in their children's lives. And I understand that bothers women like you. I get it. I see.
So to advocate for a father, which is natural, to be in their children's lives, that bothers you. That bothered my mother that I started the League of Dads and the National Fathers League. That bothered my mother. Think about that. Think about the poisonous narrative that you got to come up with to see your son fighting, want to kill himself, don't have a relationship with his own daughter. You don't have a relationship with your granddaughter, but still you take the narrative of it bothers you that I talk about the mothers that do this. So much to the point where the narrative was, well, I got nieces and I'm sure they ain't like that. Then I said, well, wait a minute. In 2019, I said, wait a minute. Me and my brother hadn't spoken in 11 years. You said you didn't want to get involved, but yet you sitting here today talking to me like a piece of trash because I said something that may have bothered your nieces. You don't know if it bothered them. You don't know if they heard it. Let me help you out. They didn't hear it, But you know for a fact that your second oldest son didn't invite your oldest son and your youngest son to the dad's funeral. You know that for a fact. And that don't bother you. You said, nope, I don't want to get involved in that. Let's listen some more.
This kind of shit all the time. Every day I get all these women. You shouldn't put other women down. You shouldn't put parents down. Fuck you guys. You guys do it.
See that? You shouldn't put other women down. You shouldn't talk about women. That's my mom. That's my mom. But you hear her narrative to that? Listen.
You shouldn't put parents down. Fuck you guys. You guys do it to men all of the time. All of the time. You guys drag men.
And you know why it bothered my mother so bad? Because she did it to her man. Let me tell you what my mom did. My mom let her sister screw her man out of $16,000, $15,000. I called my mom up and said, Mom, why are you allowing everybody to treat your man like trash? The first thing that my mom said, well, why do you care? Because my mom is one of those women. She said, fuck you guys. That's why I said my mom could die tomorrow. I don't care nothing about her. I'm going to make sure she get this damn video because I don't care nothing about her. I want to be clear. Today is the 7th of November. This 2023. This happened in May of 2019. I said, I don't care nothing about you. I want to be clear about that. I shouldn't listen to a stranger tell me something that touched me so much. And you should read the comments at the bottom of this. Listen, you should read the comments. Thank you. This is awesome. Thank you. You are so right. Another comment. You're the best. Another comment. Greatly appreciated. Your videos speak the truth. Another comment. Damn straight. Another comment. They only want to work together so they don't have to deal with the father. XYZ. Blah, 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 blah. Another comment. Somebody sent a bunch of 100s. Another comment. These are the same women that say, I don't take away his parenting time. The judge did. Like she didn't drag him down there. This is my mom talking about what I was going through. Is you're so on the outside, but you don't want to educate yourself on the inside about the inside inner workings. But you didn't have to educate yourself because I talked to mom. I was close to my mom like this. That's why I was helping her with her bills. It still didn't mean nothing. When you talk about a woman like she is saying, oh, how dare you? So I'm talking to my mom. I'm going down there to see my mom only for her to talk to me like I'm a piece of trash out in the street. Let us continue.
And down to the lowest pits of hell. Men, all of the time. All of the time. You guys drag men down. You shouldn't put other women down. You shouldn't put parents down. Fuck you guys. You guys do it to men all of the time. All of the time. You guys drag men down to the lowest pits of hell. And before...
Very well said. This is why I want to kill myself. I had no idea what to do. I just said, why live? I'm going to tell y'all something. I lived in the Pocono Mountains, Pennsylvania. My house was about 70 feet off the road. And I made it my business to always, when I see kids, I either go in the house or keep my back to them. I don't want them ever to say the man that live in that house watches us when we walk by. So I never looked at kids when they walked by. One day, my daughter and another little girl, I didn't see them come from next door, but they was walking past my house. And remember my dog Diamond, which was her dog. Diamond was looking at her. And Diamond was, so I was doing something and I kept looking at Diamond. And I said, the way Diamond was looking was about 50 feet. We were about 70 feet away from him. The way Diamond was looking, I looked at Diamond and wondered why Diamond was looking at them. And then I looked out at the road. And my daughter was on the outside, and the little girl that she was walking was on the inside. So my daughter was turned to her, talking to her. And when you turned to her, you had to face me. And my daughter didn't even speak to me. I damn near died that day. I went in the house. I remember closing all the blinds. And I remember shaking endlessly saying, Lord, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do to make my daughter just walk past me and don't say nothing to me?
They can crawl themselves back out before they can crawl.
What did I do to make my daughter not say nothing to me? I don't think I ate for 3 days. and I want to kill myself. So I think about all that. I think about how I got myself out of the clutches. This is why when my mom said that to me, I don't care nothing about her. She can walk in front of a bus. She could die tomorrow. I do not care about her. You will not get afforded that's your mother narrative when I went through all I went through and you didn't give me no support because you hate my father. Here's the craziest thing that women of color had shown me. My daughter hates me because of her mom told her to. My mom hates me because she hated my dad. A black woman that what I've seen could never hate you for what you did. It's amazing. Let me back that up. The good guys in the black community, we never get hated for what we did. We always get somebody else borrowed pain get enforced on us. But I pulled myself out of the pits.
Time you guys drag men down to the lowest pits of hell, and before they can crawl themselves back out, you know what they're looking for? A piece of themselves.
Wow.
That's all it is.
Wow.
Their child, a piece of themselves. That's what they're crawling out of that pit that females put them in. If you don't like my page, scroll on. I'm not going to apologize for what I post. If you don't like it, there's a whole nother group of females out there that love to men bash and talk about their baby daddies. Go find them.
Like my mom. I'm gonna tell you something. The thing that so gets me about what she said, the thing that so gets me about what she's saying is when she said, you want a man bash, you go find and you deal with them. You see, what them women do, they come on her page and they're trying to recruit her to be one of them. And she's saying, no, I'm not going to be one of you. I'm not. And I want to be clear about something. Atila Sean Bradley beat on me and put me in a hospital. So we broke up. And you would think that the multiple stages of pain and stuff that I endured, my mom would say, they tried to kill my son. I love my son. They tried to do this to my son. Nope. My mother said, no, I'm going to side with them like the piece of trash she is. I want to be clear about that. Because you're not getting no, even though you was a black crack fiend mama, you was a black queen mama. No, we ain't doing that over here. Papa wasn't a Rolling Stone. Dad wasn't out doing his thing. This ain't the Intruders, I'll Always Love Mama. This ain't none of those old nonsense ass trash songs that got women in the black community thinking that they can do no wrong. They can treat the men and kids like trash and they will always be in the right. This ain't that. This ain't that. I want to be clear. I was stepped on like I was a piece of trash. We ain't doing that ever again. Leave your comments below. Have a good night.